Hi, I'm Tim, the cheap 3D printer. This weekend opens the Han Solo movie in the theaters, and so I thought, what better time to print out some Han Solo stuff than when the Han Solo movie opens. So what's Han Solo most known for? There's three things I think that Han Solo is most known for. One, Carbonite. Han Solo is encased in Carbonite, and so I printed this out. You can find this on Thingiverse. This was printed on my Tronxy X5S. It did a pretty decent job. I've still got some layer inconsistencies here with the Tronxy. I don't know if you can see it where they don't quite line up, but it's a good print. It'll be great for my desk. It'll be a wonderful print to put out there. So Han Solo is known for Carbonite. Number two, he's known for, probably actually number one, he's known for the Millennium Falcon. So I printed this Millennium Falcon. Actually, this is the Fillenium Malcon, and you can find this on Thingiverse. Right now it's in pieces. It's in two pieces here, and then some pins that is going to go in here to position it together. We're going to build this in just a few moments. It is supposed to print without supports. However, I printed this one without supports and was getting some really nasty artifacts and some nasty spots, so I stopped it, reprinted it with tree supports, and so we're going to take that apart here in just a moment, and we're going to do the Fillenium Malcon, Millennium Falcon. The third thing that he's known for is that he shot first. He shot Greedo first. Greedo didn't shoot first. He shot first. And so here on the table, you can barely see this, but I'll put it in the close-up here, is his gun. And so that's what we are going to, we're going to build that here in just a moment also. This is full of supports. It's got supports all over it. My son is here to help me. He's going to help me take off all these supports and get this thing ready to go. And so we're going to get started on that now. So I'm going to turn this one over to you for a few minutes. So there's a little bit of support here. We need to pull that support off.
Do you have the clippers?
All right, here's the clippers. There's support on all kinds of stuff, so you just need to get the support off. That one, look at that. Look how easy that one came off. All right. So
this one tree supports too?
No, this is regular traditional supports on this one. So you go to work on that. I'm going to go work on the Millennium Falcon, Fillenium Malcon, and we're going to have a little video here.
These ones work better for me.
Oh, you like that pair better? Okay, so we're going to get started here. Okay, so we got the Fillenium Malcon Millennium Falcon done in the way of the supports are done, and so now we are just going to piece this together. And I did notice that even with the supports, I had a couple issues on the bottom here. I think that's actually landing gear where that's supposed to sit. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. They were in pretty rough shape, so I cut actually both of them off because one of them was in really rough shape and the other one wasn't in great shape, so I cut both of them off. The other side, the front, they look fine. So all we got to do now to glue them together is it came with these holes here, and on this one here for registration marks, so you know exactly how to line it up. We're going to trim up these little pins here that they give with it. And my son is going to continue to work on the gun there, his phaser, and getting the supports off. The tree supports on the Fillenium Malcon came off very easy, but not so easy on the phaser there. You use this little tool here to kind of, this little burr tool here to kind of clean things up in here. See if I can get these pegs in real good. And
wow, you didn't do a good job at all. You didn't tie
Okay, so we got the pins going in here. Almost got them to where they'll fit. So, the registration pins are in. We're going to put some glue on them. A little bit of glue here. A little more glue on there. And we're going to hold those together like a madman for just a moment. Try not to get it on my fingers.
What are you holding together?
The two pieces.
The two halves?
Mm-hmm. All right. We've got some more cleanup to do on this Fillenium Malcon. Millennium Falcon. But it is about Star Wars ready. So here we go. You can see right here, this is where the landing gear was. It broke off. What I may do is take the model, rotate it to the back, drop it down in Kira, and only print these two pieces, and then glue them on. I think that's what I'm going to do to fix that issue. Otherwise, it turned out pretty well. There's definitely some areas that could have been better, but I'm pretty impressed with it. It will go on my desk along with the other things that I have printed, and this will be my way of celebrating the Han Solo movie and Star Wars. So do a little more cleanup here and there to get it looking just right, and it may get painted, so that would be cool.
There isn't that much to paint.
Drew will find a way to paint it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we had to take a little break. 1, to go swimming. 2, to let glue set. And 3, because battery died in the camera. So we had to finish up later. But as we come back, we have our models completed. Our Han Solo models now are done. And they're pretty cool. They're not perfect, but they're pretty cool. So we'll start out with... again, looking at the Han Solo in Carbonite. And you can see him here in Carbonite. Han Solo, he will go up on my desk for people to look at and see Han Solo in Carbonite. Very simple model. Used a little bit of tree supports to do his hands, a little bit for his feet. but nothing extravagant. I love tree supports. They are awesome. The tree supports in Cura are amazing. You just have to tweak them a little bit, but they come off way easier than the traditional supports. So there's Han Solo. Next we have the Millennium Falcon, or in this case the Fillenium Malcon model, and I'm excited about this model. I think it's pretty cool. It turned out well. I mentioned earlier that I would reprint these couple pieces that go here by just dropping the piece down below the print surface just to where I get those. I'll print those again, I'll glue those in place, and it will be complete. It needs a little other cleanup in other places, but it looks pretty stinking cool, and I think people will love that, seeing it on my desk. And last we have the blaster. I was calling it his laser gun or something like that earlier. It's his blaster, and it's in rough shape. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. Where it printed on the supports, yeah, it just did not turn out well. So we may use some wood filler on that, fill it in a little bit, and then sand it and throw some spray paint on it. But from this side, it doesn't look too bad. Needs some filler here to fill the gaps, maybe a little bit in the gaps here, but it just needs a little bit of work. But it's kind of a cool gun, cool blaster gun. And I'll give a link to all these models below, and so you can build them for yourself. But it's been a fun little deal to work on, celebrating the Han Solo movie coming out, well, tonight. Depending on when you see this, it may be already out. So have fun with that. Hope you like those models, and if you like what we're doing, subscribe below, click the like button. It would be greatly appreciated. All the links to the models will be in the description below. And have a wonderful day. Keep printing and keep printing.